Hey guys, we're in Istanbul and watch this space. We're going to be bringing you genuine, honest food reviews in the next few days, all being loaded up. And particularly for those who want to avoid tourist traps, I'm going to show you the best eateries that we have in Istanbul. But anyway, before we get into that, today I want to discuss about whether it's right to expect locals here in Istanbul to be able to speak more English. Now, I come to Istanbul at least every 2 or 3 months for work. And I always have this challenge where literally nobody speaks English unless you're in like a 5-star hotel resort or some type of 5-star establishment. And it's just baffling. And then I get a lot of debates and people are telling me that, Farid, why do you expect people to speak English? You're in Turkey. Why don't you use Google Translate? Why don't you learn the language? Well, is that really practical? And that's my question to you guys. What do you think? Me personally, I just feel when you're in a country where majority of the tourists, their first or second language is English, you would expect more people to be able to communicate in English. I'm not saying being perfect, but just to be able to communicate. Just like similar countries like Dubai. I mean, when we go to Dubai, we're not expected to speak Arabic. When we go to the Far East, we're not expected to speak the local language. And I just think it's a bit too much to ask someone like myself or a tourist to say, oh, you know, it's just use Google Translate. Why don't you make an extra effort? What do you actually think? I just feel that there's a little bit of aggression or negativity or frustration towards tourists in Istanbul from locals. They're just not customer friendly. They need to work on it really, really big time, in my opinion, far more than what we're currently experiencing. And when you particularly look at the climate that we're currently in, where Istanbul is bloody expensive, just in line with most European countries, and one of the biggest imports in terms of income is tourism, you would think there'd be a little bit more effort. But anyway, it's a debatable subject. Let me know in the comments below.